Welcome back. We just had the Islands Marching Band pass by us here on Broughton Street. Now we have some more past Grand Marshals making their way down towards Leopold's.
Yes, you are seeing the sights and hearing the sounds of Savannah St. Patrick's Day. Of course, drums and marching bands are in no short supply on a day like
plenty
today.
of them today. And we actually do have a crew on the ground in front of Leopold's giving you a closer look at all of the action. Let's check in with them. Lydia and Catherine, how's it going? We got a little bit of a break from all the music.
Oh, it's absolutely wonderful out here. We've got the Islands High School marching. They're the marching sharks. They're not the marching band. They're the marching sharks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've got that band. We've had lots of high school bands out here.
Yeah.
And if you wondered where a band was missing in Effingham County, they're up in New York, and that's where Frank Stolkowski is right now.
Yes.
We had him on the morning show this morning. As we see more people come through, these are more families here of oh, it's okay. Don't you worry. Well, welcome to WJCL. This is where we're located out here. We do want to introduce you to a little fun friend that we met here about a year ago. Blakely, you wanna come join us on TV? Okay, so we gotta tell you the story of Blakely. Blakely, we met last year at the parade because this is where you stay. How early did you get here this morning?
7?
7? That's pretty early.
Or 6.
Are you cold, Blakely?
Yes, ma'am.
You got your blanket on. We're trying to stay warm. It's getting a little bit warmer in the sun.
Yeah.
But we met because Blakely's school actually came and toured WJCL. So who did you meet back then?
Catherine and Jonathan.
Yeah, and they're your favorite.
Coming. Yes. Jonathan's on his way. He's on the big float. You'll see him in a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's on his way, and the whole weather team, Jonathan, Jeremy, Austin, Melissa, we got you this nice sunshine. I hope that's okay. I know it's a little cold.
It is cold. It's cold, Blakely. We're cold. Okay, well, we're going to send it all the way back up to Brooke and Riley to keep checking in on us here.
Lydia and Catherine, thank you both so much. That was
And
such a great
Blakely, how
interview.
special.
Meeting
She's
up
going to
after
be
1
coming
year.
back year after year,
That's
making memories.
hopefully gonna be
and
a
I'm
new
so glad that
tradition.
WJCL is part of that for her.
Absolutely, and I do want to quickly mention, it looks like we got some Irish delegates heading our way. I do
Look
remember.
at that float.
Yes, last year the city of Savannah entered into a friendship agreement with the city of Limerick, and it looks like here are some Limerick delegates passing by us right now. Apparently, that's my ancestry.
Those
I
are
learned
Brooke's
that this
ancestors.
year.
She just learned this.
You would think
Maybe
I would know that last year when I did the story,
Maybe they
but
could help you find the tombstone of your great
yes.
grandfather.
Ananias Cooper, again, if you see it at Colonial Cemetery, let me know. But I actually spoke with Visit Savannah earlier this month, I would say, and they told me that there's actually going to be a lot of people from Ireland and Savannah looking at business opportunities.
Oh, well, this is the
will
place
we
to
get
be.
more pubs? I hope so. I love Wexford. It's been extremely successful. Jesse just mentioned that there is a new one open at the Starland District. I got to check out that one as
Yes.
well. A lot of exciting things here in store. So this is not just, a celebration for St. Patrick's Day. It's also an opportunity, some business opportunities.
Yes, exciting stuff. And speaking of Jesse, the food that he showed us from the Wexford
Looks
pub.
delicious. And it is delicious. I could
It
speak
looked
to it.
amazing.
I
I'm
go
going to
there a
have
lot.
to try some of that after the parade
You
and
definitely
get a
do.
hot dish to warm up. It's a little
Honestly.
chilly. But we want to check in now with Tia Maggio. She's at Taylor Square where people have been partying since before the sun came up. Tia, how are things looking right now?
Yeah, Riley, Brooke, I mean, you're right. People have been partying here. They've been having a good time. The parade is in full swing now. I mean, I don't know if you can hear, but listen, just in a couple seconds, we got another marching band coming through the color guard. You can see them waving their flags. Oh my gosh, what a good time. Like I said, it makes me want to get out there, Brooke and Riley, and be with them. I mean, hand me the flag, put me in, coach, give me a drum set. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. So we'll bring you that in just a couple of minutes. Right now, my friends, come over here. Yeah, I want to talk to y'all. Here's some of the partiers that we're talking about. All right, y'all. I can see we're really festive. How long have we been out here? When did this all start?
So we got out here about 9 a.m. We set up our tent, we set up our area. Everyone's been super nice and super spacious, and it's just been a really good time.
Absolutely. Why Taylor Square? Why choose this square specifically?
Yeah, the city of Savannah does a really good job at publishing the route of the parade, and it comes around this corner, and you can kind of interact with both the parade and then just the people in total.
So then final question, obviously this parade's going to come to an end eventually. What are our plans afterwards? Or are we thinking about our after plans?
Yeah, I think we're just going to go downtown and kind of enjoy the area. Savannah's really open, it's really spacious, and there's a bunch of people outside, and it's a beautiful day, so why not experience the city?
Absolutely. I think it's warming up a little bit, right? I know it was really chilly earlier this morning, but we're feeling
good. We're keeping ourselves warm internally. So
yeah, exactly. I bet the alcohol is helping a little bit.
Yes.
For sure. Thank you all both so much. Like I said, people are out here. Oh, here we go. It's time. My favorite part. I'm telling you, what a beautiful time. We got our drummers out here, a beautiful time out here. My favorite part, I'm going to see if I can grab an instrument, and then Brooke and Riley, I'll come back and you'll maybe see if I'll be out there too. But for right now, I'm going to toss to y'all back at Leopold.
It's a shame that Tia is not having any fun today.
I know, honestly. It's a little loud where we are. We have another marching band making their way by us, but we also have the Hibernian Society.
Yes, and they have been part of the parade since its inception.
That's right.
Since 1824 was the first public parade, so this is year 202, and they've been part of it every year. That's amazing.
It really is, and let's give you some fun facts here. So in 1812, 44 prominent gentlemen of Savannah, they organized the Hibernian Society of Savannah for the purpose of rendering aid to needy Irish immigrants, and then in 1813, members of the Hibernian Society marched from near Colonial Cemetery over to Independent Promenade, I believe it was, and now here we are all of these years later. This is the 202nd Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade, and I'm so glad that they're a part of it. How special is that?
That's some amazing history right there, to think about all the way back to 1812, and then the first public parade, 1824. It's amazing to think about how this parade has grown over the years.
We've had a parade. Biggest.
Yes, we've had a parade almost every year. There's only been a handful of times that it didn't happen. Of course,
COVID.
The pandemic years, World War I, the Civil War. The Irish Revolution. Other than that, we've had a parade every single year, which is just so amazing. And
Savannah's
how
dedicated.
special to see that group that's been part of it since the very beginning.
Yeah, and we also have some more past Grand Marshals making their way by us. There's going to be a lot of those that you're going to see along the parade route.
Yes,
today.
and it's such an honor to be named a Grand Marshal.
I know, it really is. And this year it's Marty Hogan. I had the pleasure of interviewing him last year when the city of Savannah entered that friendship agreement with Limerick. He is the nicest person. I am when I found out he was the Grand Marshal, I was like, there is just no one more deserving.
So deserving, and he was so excited and thrilled to receive the honor this year.
Anyone would be. I mean, honestly, it is it is the highest honor you can get in Savannah on St. Patrick's Day.
We saw him walk by not that long ago, and it seemed like he and his group were having an amazing
very good time, which is what we hope to see. We want to check back in now with Grace Rodriguez. She is live at Gwinnett and Abercorn Street. That's the start of the parade route. Grace, how's it going?
Oh, it is just electric out here. I mean, we've seen group after group just perform and show. Just what an amazing show so far at this parade. And I will say that you may or may not have a traditional Irish dancing group coming your way. We may or may not have seen them on WJCL just a few days ago, but that's enough that I'll say of that. I'll let you guys take a peek when they make their way around. Now you're gonna hear some music. We've got another band coming up behind us. Now this is the Savannah the Savannah Gaelic Athletic Association. Did I get that right? I'm sorry, that's before. The next group, I can't really see their title because of just how many people are out here, but they're playing a very, very beautiful piece on the bagpipes, a very beautiful traditional Irish piece. But we're looking here now. This is the Gaelic Association here of Savannah. Now, hey, happy St. Patrick's Day. It has been just so electric out here. We've seen so many groups and so many people out here all coming out to celebrate. And I said it before and I'll say it again. We've had people from not just across the country, but across the world. We've seen people from Ireland, people from states as like Missouri, South Carolina, Florida. So really it is just a culmination of celebrating everyone here, not just Irish heritage, not just Savannah heritage, but everyone. Everyone has it seems like everyone here has a piece of that. I'll let you listen to the music for a moment.
Some more exciting sounds from our location here at Leopold's Ice Cream on Broughton Street. Take a listen. You can hear the Jonesboro Marching Band making their way down Broughton Street, and they sound amazing. They've got some dancers out there, which you have to be dancing today.
You really have to be dancing on a day like today. Let's take a listen in. Impressive stuff. The Jonesboro Marching Band. Oh my gosh, my eyes are watering. Yes,
I can feel the drums from all the way up here.
I just looked it up. Jonesboro is about 235 miles away from Savannah, so they came all the way here just to, let us all see their talents. It's impressive.
It is. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like Grace mentioned, people come from all over the country and all over the world to Savannah for this special day.
Yeah.
We have more excitement headed this way. I
Looks
see
like we
some
got some more
cuties
past grand
over there in
marshals.
green. We want to check in with our Lydia Blackstone and Catherine Liberta, boots on the ground, to see a close-up view. Hey, guys.
We just pivoted from listening to a band to You Give Love a Bad Name.
I mean, really, it's a stark difference, but that's Savannah St. Patrick's Day.
Right now, this is like the calm. At the end of the parade, you get like the crowd shack, the clowns, all of the crazy, which fun crazy. But right now, we're seeing more of these families. I mean, we've continuously seen them through. One little boy that was a part of the family jumped up in the camera earlier. It wasn't live, but they're just as fun. That's what they were telling us out here.
Absolutely. You see, I mean, we've got all kinds of cars.
Yeah.
We've had a wide range. We had a red Ferrari earlier. We've got the Jeep now. We've got more amazing cars. They're revving their engines. St. Patrick's Day spirit.
We hear them.
But I mean, this
sounds like an average day on
cheering.
Abercorn.
Yes, absolutely. It's wonderful down here. We have got such amazing people marching in the parade, watching the parade. It is so much fun. This is my favorite day of the entire year, Lydia.
I know, I do love it. It is a fun one, it's a long one, it's a good one, and it's really not too cold anymore. We have to tap into the fact that you're a meteorologist standing out here.
I know.
Give us the forecast, Catherine.
I mean, all that sunshine, it really is helping.
Yes.
I know that Brooke and Riley are probably a little bit cooler because
They're in the
standing in the shade right now, but the sunshine really is helping.
Yeah.
It's not as cold as it was earlier this morning.
Yeah.
We're going to continue to see those temperatures rising as we go throughout the parade. But I mean, we've got a lot of different families, and the past grand marshals, they've got their families with them, and their close friends that are marching with them. And then, I mean, can we talk about that band?
Oh, the one that we just saw?
Yes,
Oh,
they were
good.
amazing.
They were so good.
There were so
We were
many
right
of
in the
them.
action too.
And the dancers were fantastic.
Yes.
The band, they were amazing. And I mean, what a fun day to be in the city of Savannah.
Yeah, it surely is. And check back in with us because I know we're going to have more and more floats come this way. We'll send it back to you for now, Riley and Brooke.
All right,
you
one
guys
thing
so
we
much.
have not talked about today is the fashion of
Yes.
St. Patrick's Day, one of my favorite topics, and I bring it up because I'm seeing some green cowgirl boots go by right now.
Where? I'm missing it. Oh,
I
my
am
goodness.
jealous. Do you see the green cowgirl boots?
I think I do.
I am very
Took
jealous.
me a second. I see some shamrock tights a little girl is wearing. Meanwhile-
There's the green cowgirl boots. There they are.
Oh, so fun. Oh, wow. Those are pretty
Those are
cute.
fabulous.
You can't see our
Yes.
shoes. We don't have cute shoes on.
No, no.
We went for comfort today. but this
But
is
you
so
know,
much fun.
something that's different this year, it's a little bit colder,
This
so
is the
people are
coldest St. Patrick's
bundled
Day
up.
we've had in quite a while. Jonathan this morning was saying in his 20 years here, it's his coldest that he's
Yes.
ever had.
So
I mean,
my
it was in
advice-
the 30s this morning.
It was in the 30s. My advice to you all would be, if you're coming down here, to find a spot in the sun.
Yes. Don't stay in the shade. That's what we can tell you from experience. If you see me crying, I promise I'm not crying. My eyes just water every time it's cold. So we're all just going to pretend that that's normal and that
Yes.
I'm not just tearing
Your eyes are
constantly.
watering. My nose is running, but
It's just
hey.
such a beautiful
It's bringing Brooke to tears. It's okay,
I'm
Brooke.
so emotional.
Her Irish heritage, guys. It means a lot to
It
her.
means so much to me. But it looks like we've got a little bit of a lull in the parade. We just had that very impressive performance from that
We
marching
did. That
band.
got me going.
I know. We were dancing.
We
up
were.
Here. You couldn't
That was
see us,
helping us
but
warm
that's
up.
how we're warming up. If you are at the parade today, you have friends who are at the parade, and you are cold, dance.
Yes.
There's your solution. If you didn't bring warm enough clothes, dance.
Dance.
We
That's
got
right.
some music. We got some bagpipes coming up.
Oh, this is the
I'm gonna
Yonkers
start dancing.
firefighters, pipes and drums from New York. They
Yes.
traveled all the way to Savannah, Georgia from New York for
Who can
this
blame
very
them?
special
We're
day.
the place to be,
This
let's
is
be
the
honest.
place to be. Why don't we take a listen to the amazing sounds?
You have been listening in to the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade. If you're not able to make it out here today, don't worry. We've got you covered. We have all of this coverage on our very local app, also on WJCL.com. We're going to take a quick break, but keep it right here. We'll have more St. Patrick's Day fun when we come back.
to our 2026 Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade coverage. We are live at Leopold's Ice Cream on Broughton Street, bringing you all the sights and sounds.
We just had the Arizona Fire, I think it was the Arizona Fire Service Pipe Band. Arizona.
People are coming from
my
all
mind
over
is blown by that.
to be
travel
in Savannah,
with bagpipes.
Georgia.
Yeah,
yes,
we can't blame them.
This is the place to be today.
And there is someone right now who's having a lot of fun.
She's having quite a time today.
Yeah.
Our Tia Maggio. She's actually walking along the route right now, and we want to check in with you, Tia, and see how things are looking from boots on the ground.
That's correct. Yeah, Brooke, really, absolutely. That's what we're talking about, boots on the ground. I mean, it's one thing to be enjoying it from outside, but I said, heck, why not just be in the parade? I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this, but I am doing this. So here we are walking right now. Actually, let's talk to some people. Hello, sir, how you doing? Can I walk and chat with you? Let's walk and chat. How are you doing today? How's the parade been going for you?
Wonderful time.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day.
Absolutely. And how so far has the parade been pretty smooth? I mean, any hiccups or anything?
No, great. Great. Everybody's happy, having a wonderful time.
That's what I love. What's your favorite thing about walking in this parade? Clearly, it's a difference between, watching it and walking. But what do you love about walking in it, though?
It's fun. You get to see everybody, wave, interact, instead of just sitting there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you. I'm going to let you keep walking, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Like you see, I mean, it's a beautiful time out here. Woo! 17 generations, girl. Tell me, 17 generations?
We love the LAOH, Ladies Ancient Order of Hibernians. They're the bomb.
They're the bomb.
Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. So how do you tell? It's fun, obviously, to be here watching, but it's also a whole nother thing to be here walking in this parade. But clearly, a lot of excitement from both ends of it. So I'll see how long I can go walking in this Brook and Ryan. I don't know how much longer they're going to let me in here, but I'm trying to.
Great family right there.
Oh my God, great family right here. Like I said, it's a great time. I can tell you, best day here in Savannah, always. But of course, I'll bring more of you. But right now, back to you, Brooke and Riley.
She's dedicated to
She's
journalism.
dedicated.
She
I
said,
wish I
"Let's
could
get
walk
the
with her to warm
first-hand
up a little
view."
bit. But you know what? We are having a great view right here.
We are.
We have the Memorial Health Float, and wow.
It's
They've
always
got
impressive.
a pot of gold. They have a rainbow.
Oh.
They went all out with the decorations.
fun.
We love to see the creativity come to life.
Yeah, and we have another exciting, fun float right behind them. It's making its way to us as we speak. I said it earlier, but I love seeing the creativity that go into all of these floats that we see in the parade.
Yes.
And we're talking, we have, I believe, over 300
Over
floats this year.
300.
That's
Yes.
a lot.
Yes.
Everyone wants to be a part of this parade.
Everyone wants to
How
be
can
a
you-
part
We're part
of
of
it.
the parade, too, of
This
course.
looks like Hogan's Heroes coming up.
Yes. Oh, look
They've
at that.
got
Anna
several
Pass Grand
people
Marshal.
walking. And
Yes.
look, they've got the flags on display.
Yes.
Looks like a lot of fun. Oh, speaking of the fashion, look at this. We have a feather moment happening.
Oh,
I
Riley
love
loves a feather
feathers.
moment.
Everybody's looking fabulous
And
in
a
their
very
green.
cute dog coming
and
up
we
as
have,
well.
Yes, a four-legged parade participant. Look how cute he has his
So
green
cute.
bandana on. We love to see it.
Why don't we check in back now with Lydia and Catherine? They are on the ground on Broughton Street. Catherine and Lydia, you guys have been having so much fun this morning.
We're actually going to go to Grace Rodriguez. She is where the parade kicks off.
Yes.
She's got some exciting things she wants to show us. Hey, Grace.
Hey. You two were just talking about fashion. I'm here to say that the weather has, warmed up a little bit. I've finally taken off my jacket. It's so nice and warm out this morning. Starting to get warm out this morning. It is a really nice morning here at the parade as we're seeing, lots of parade groups coming by and giving out things. I got this bouncy ball from the Savannah Seal who just passed by. Right now we're seeing a lot more groups coming by, a lot more of people from just around the world here celebrating the parade. And I'll give you a little look around the other way so you can see just the crowd. The crowd continues to grow here just watching the parade. If you can even see past the street, you can see you can't even see the road really or the sidewalk with just how many people are sitting along the side of the road, on the road, people sitting on benches, on ledges, just to get a glimpse of this parade. Now, I was just looking at the clock. I can't believe it's only been about an hour into the parade because really it's felt like 5 minutes, but I'm sure it's felt a lot faster for you two over at Leopold's.
Kendra.
Thank you so much. Looks like so much fun where you are, and we know we're having fun where we are. We have another marching band making its way by us here on Broughton Street.
We want to check in with Lydia and Catherine. They are up close and personal with the band. Guys, bring us the sounds.
We're kind of dancing out here because it's very enjoyable and it's starting to get much. Oh, y'all don't need to hear me. Listen to this. Fabulous, Catherine. That was a fabulous sound right there. And now we have the Irish Heritage Society walking now behind us after that lovely sounds right there. Catherine, it's those sounds, that's what I enjoy. I enjoy the marching bands. That might be my favorite part so far.
Yes, I think that's obviously all of our favorite parts. I mean, they get the little music going, you know, they've got, we saw it was the Virginia Tech Band. Yeah. They had movements going on. I mean, they were pristine. They were very well practiced. You can see the Irish Heritage Society, they also do a lot for this parade. I know a lot of the committee members are also members of the Irish Heritage Society, and you can see them now there.
Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? Hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day. They're on the walk right now. This is a long walk out here for these people right here.
Really is.
They've come all the way. I'd say it was about over a mile for sure.
Yeah, it's got to be about a mile. Oh, it's definitely over a mile, the entire parade route. But you can see now we also have another group coming up right behind the Irish Heritage.
Oh, and I see a golden retriever.
Oh, I love a golden retriever.
That is a beautiful dog right there.
That is a beautiful dog.
We've seen some great dogs throughout this parade right here. It's been so many great sights out here. We're going to scoot out of the way so we can see.
It's a clan. Look, it's the McGrath clan.
It's the McGrath clan. Well, hello to them. Look at this crew right here, a sea of green. I mean, oh, there's two golden retrievers. We love to see that out here. Once again, more and more families coming through. Come back and check in with us in just a moment. We're bringing you all the live coverage from the ground here at Leopold's. You know what? I want to hear where this jacket's from. We love it. Where is this jacket from?
Off Saks.
Oh, is it Fifth Off Saks?
Yeah.
I love it. That is
Had
so
shorts to
cute.
go with it,
How's the walk then? How have y'all been?
Doing good. It's cold.
Yes, it's cold, but are y'all feeling better now that the suns came out? Okay, we won't keep you. We'll let you run around with your crew, but thank y'all so much. Had to know where that jacket was from because it was iconic. Loved it. It looks like
hat, too.
her hat. It looks like something that Riley Miller would wear. We'll toss it back to you for now.
I do think you would wear that.
Fashion.
You wear the cutest clothes all the time.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm looking for all the green fashion today. It's so fun
I'm
to
glad
see.
that we matched. That's like
we
really,
did match.
That's really something. We did not plan this. We both needed a last
we had
minute
to get
warm
something
green
quick
coat.
that was
Amazon.
warm. Thank
Here
goodness
we
for
are.
Amazon.
We should have shopped at Saks.
She looked fabulous. But this is such a big celebration here in Savannah.
Yeah.
It's one of the biggest in the nation, behind only Chicago and New York.
Yeah.
Speaking of New York,
Yeah,
one
I
of our
did want
very
to
own is
mention.
there.
Yeah, if you are wondering where Frank Solkowski is, everyone knows he's such a big face here
Yes.
at WJCL. Everyone loves him. Everyone's always like, "Where's Frank?"
Oh, yeah.
Frank is in New York today, where the Effingham County Marching Band is. They're actually part of that parade. Let's check in with him.
The time has come for the Effingham County Rebel Regiment to take their place down Fifth Avenue. We're here in Manhattan, where a big honor for the Rebel Regiment, getting a chance to march in the 265th New York City St. Patrick's Day Parade. We're talking over 200 young musicians. They made the trip over 800 miles to get here. They've had a blast so far, but this is what they came for, to be part of the oldest and the largest St. Patrick's Day Parade in the country. We'll have a complete recap coming up for you later tonight on WJCL 22 News. The time has come for
So much fun. Woo! So much fun there in New York City.
Yes, I
love
believe Frank's daughter is taking part in the big
so
celebration.
He has to be there,
What a big
obviously.
honor. That's
He's
so
such a good
exciting.
dad. We just got some coffee, so we're excited.
No, this is
feels
not coffee. This is hot chocolate.
Is it hot chocolate?
Yes, Leopold's
Ooh.
just brought us out some hot chocolate.
They're saving our lives. My hands have been so cold.
Yes, this is what you need, Brooke. Take the sleeve
I
off.
know, I'm just
and that-
like, let
I
me
brought
just-
gloves, but you're
Hot
going to need to
chocolate.
take the sleeve off and warm your hands up.
I know, I really should. That's what I'm going to do. That's good
You know,
advice.
Brooke and I had a lot of fun here last night.
Yes.
Leopold's does something special for St. Patrick's Day. They have green milkshakes that are
Yes.
special edition. They also do a Guinness ice cream. And
We actually
speaking,
have the
we've
man
got
here himself.
Mr. Stratton,
Stratton
Leopold
Let's
himself.
let's
Come
grab
on
a
over
headset
here. We
for
would
him.
love to talk to you.
We're going to get him live
We'll
on
get you
air.
a
Why
headset
not?
so
Join
you can
in.
join in on the fun. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you as well.
Thank
What
you
have
for
you
the hot
got?
chocolate.
You're
Oh, yeah.
welcome.
Thank you for
Needed
the hot
this to
chocolate.
warm up. It's
It's
cold
a
up
perfect
here.
day for it.
It is perfect.
Although some ice cream in it will be good too.
There's ice cream in it?
It would make it good. Is this green hot chocolate? I haven't looked.
It's regular.
Oh, look at it. Oh, it looks delicious.
amazing.
It's got
It's a
some whipped
great
cream
sunny
on top.
day, isn't it? It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So how many years have you been here watching the parade?
What? I'm sorry?
How many years have you been here
Oh.
watching the parade?
25 probably.
Wow.
It's just, before I was marching in it when
Yep.
I was at Benedictine, so
Yeah, so
Wow.
it's got to be fun to be on the other side and be watching it instead of
I
marching.
know it's different, very
it's
different.
fun on both sides,
Very
absolutely.
different.
I'm sure you've seen the parade grow over the years.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and I have a lot of friends in it too, so.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fun
you
to watch
have
it.
the primo location because right there is where the floats make the turn. So you just get to see them coming down the street.
But plus you have the high camera too,
Yes.
the remote.
And now Leopold's, the actual inside is not open, but you guys do have a little setup outside. Can you tell us about that?
Well, we closed the store
Yeah.
because it's just it's too much.
crowded. Yeah.
So we have one of our carts out here with a limited number of flavors, but still, we can get something special. We run in and get it too.
Yeah.
There you go. Do you
It's a good
have
option.
have you noticed your most popular flavor for the St. Patrick's Day weekend and
Well,
week?
well, Guinness, of course,
Yes.
is yeah.
And
We got
can
to try that
confirm
last
it really
night.
does
You did have
taste like
some,
a
yeah.
Guinness.
Tastes like a
But
Guinness.
kids can have it, correct?
What's that?
It is kid friendly.
Yes.
People who are thinking there's alcohol, there's no alcohol in it. Your kids can have the Guinness ice cream.
Yeah.
They can take part in the
Yes.
festivities. And we, of course, have the green milkshakes, too.
Yes. Now,
So
as a
much
business owner, what does the week of St. Patrick's Day mean for you?
Well, from a business standpoint, it's busy
Yeah.
for that. But it's much more than that. I mean, we think of St. Patrick's Day, you think of the history. I mean, I was born and raised here, so you think back when you were a kid, what it meant, seeing you were little, your eyes got really big,
Yeah.
seeing what's going on in the parade and all. So there's a lot that you think of when you think of St. Patrick's Day. Now,
Very
of course, it's
nostalgic.
gotten so much larger. It's huge now.
Yeah.
So.
And Leopold's has been here on Broughton Street since what, the early 2000s? Is it 2004?
Yes, here since about 25 years now.
Wow.
25 years.
That's
wow.
And,
That's
and prior to that, we were on Gwinnett and Habersham,
Yep.
off the parade route, but still,
Okay.
the place
Nearby.
was still busy.
Yeah.
And
it's
you
near,
said
like, the
this
start.
is one of the busiest weeks of the year for you. So how do you prepare for such a big influx in visitors?
Just have a lot of ice cream on hand.
I love
They're
it.
ready for you.
They're ready. They
They
got
have all the
plenty
ice
of ice
cream.
cream on hand.
So if you somehow get hot today and you want to cool off, I have seen some people taking their jackets off. I've seen
in the sun, it's a lot warmer.
Yes, it really does feel good in the sun. So if you want some ice cream, come on down to Leopold's. They got a stand outside for you.
We
Limited
have it.
flavors, but
We have hot chocolate too.
oh, so if you're cold like us,
Cheers.
cheers. I actually am going to take a sip.
Oh, it's nice and hot. That is delicious.
I haven't had chocolate in so long.
I
It's
needed
so
this.
Good.
This is good for the soul.
Yeah, thank
on
you
a
so
cold day
much.
like today.
Yes.
Oh, but it's a beautiful day.
It
Clear
is.
skies. I mean, you can't ask for more in terms of a day,
Yeah.
Right.
especially if you're marching. 'Cause
Right. And you've done that before.
I've done it many times.
How
yes.
many times have you done it?
Well, my years at Benedictine, all those 4 years, and after that with friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you see Benedictine go by, what does that do for you?
Well, I think back, it was different back when I was there because we were completely military. and the uniforms were different, and we were in full dress whites then, which were not unlike the Virginia Tech band that's coming through.
Yeah. We saw them earlier.
We
That
did.
was pretty
They were
cool.
one of the first groups to go by this morning.
And they had an impressive display for us.
They did.
It was really
yes.
cool. Looks like we got
here
more
comes
people
a rowdy
coming.
crew right now.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, which group is this now?
This is the Chairman's
Award.
Let's
It looks
see.
like. We got a
Reagan
fun
is
new
coming
group.
around
Oh,
the corner.
wow.
Oh,
Holy cow.
nice.
Maybe.
All right. Yeah, it's a fun group here.
It's a fun group.
Yeah.
They're coming around the corner right now.
Maybe we
The
can see if we
Chairman's
can
Award.
listen in for a bit. Let's see what we can
It
do.
seems that we have more groups every year.
And people coming from further and
Yes,
further away
yes.
every year. We saw a group from Arizona. We saw a group from New York.
The New York
It's
group,
amazing.
the New York Fife and Drum comes here annually, so
Yes,
they're here quite a
yes.
bit.
Oh my goodness, let's take a listen in to this rowdy crew right here. All right. Oh, it's ESP. We love it. Extra special people.
So much
Love
fun
to
still
see
in
that.
store. If you want to keep watching the St. Patrick's Day Parade, make sure you download the Very Local app. We are streaming our coverage live on that app all day long, so that way you can take us with you on the go. We are also on WJCL.com live streaming. We're going to be right back after this quick break.